Lesson number 8. God uses the most traumatic experiences in your life to teach you what you're made of. I can remember when I was 8 years old and I was playing in my neighborhood in Jacksonville, Florida. And I grew up in a neighborhood that was infested with drugs, gangs, just a lot of violence. So I was playing with my friends. We were playing chase around this house, this abandoned house. And I heard some shots go off. And in the hood, when shots go off, you either run, duck, hide. But here I am, 8 years old, not knowing what to do. So I just decided to run behind the house and duck down. And while running behind the house, I ran up on a dead body. And lying before me was a man with a hole in his head. Imagine how I felt. A young man, 8 years old, barely being able to process what was going on. And as I got older, man, I never really shared that story with my parents or anyone because I felt like I couldn't process it. But what I realized now that I got older is the trauma in our lives, what the enemy means to break us. God comes in and he creates something inside of us that we did not know existed. And what happened to me that day, even though my emotions were buried, what I realized is that God allowed me to see that particular situation to birth the ministry he has for me. What are you saying, Aaron? I'm basically saying that God predestined a promise for me in spite of the trauma that I was going to see. And that trauma that I saw, it birthed courage in me, it birthed determination in me, and it birthed a clarity in me that God is real. And that day, my life forever changed. And as a result of my life changing, I knew that God put me on a trajectory to do something great.